Check 1, 2. There we go. There we go. It wasn't muted, but my interface was just malfunctioning, but I think it's back now. I think we're good. Yep, we're good. We're good. Okay, what is going on, guys, gals, aliens, and degen freaks? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Dano Crypto. Excuse me. On this channel, we show you guys how to make simple, effective, and easy moves in the cryptocurrency ecosystems. So we have some news and some things to talk about today. We have this is crazy. I mean, we have, before a lot of things have hit the market, or all these different promises from different projects and momentum and roadmaps, the one project that has just been hitting all marks and actually just really pushing the boundaries of what a cryptocurrency project and NFT project can do is the Pudgy Penguins. So the Pudgy Penguins with the Pingu token, there's literally now a Pingu ETF that is being filed by Canary Capital. They filed for an exchange-traded fund holding Pingu, the governance token for Pudgy Penguins NFT project. So this move is going to be highlighting, the growing interest of the niche crypto assets going into these ETFs, and this is just pretty interesting. So we're going to see this play out, see if we actually get a Pingu ETF, a Pudgy Penguins ETF, before a Litecoin or an XRP ETF. That would be absolutely hilarious. But we do have, speaking of ETFs, we have a Solana ETF that is trading officially for the first time ever today, a Solana ETF. And then we have some regulatory updates. The U.S. Treasury Department has introduced new regulations, bringing crypto exchanges, custody services, and certain brokerage firms under stricter oversight. So there was, speculation, or not speculation, but there's a lot of backlash with the how a cryptocurrency protocol, or say something like Radium or a DeFi protocol, would have to be registered as a broker. So this, I think, has changed, and now we're not going to have that. We're going to see how that plays out. Also, we have Ripple's legal victory and an XRP surge. We have the SEC has dropped its high-profile case against Ripple, and now there is talks of a XRP ETF. We're already, XRP has been put into the strategic stockpile, or it's going to be one of the cryptos that the U.S. government is apparently going to have in the stockpile, along with Cardano, Solana, and other cryptocurrencies as well. We're going to look at what World Liberty Financial is holding in their bags. We also have some breaking news that the Trump administration, with the crypto czar David Sachs, has met with UAE officials and is exploring global cryptocurrency partnerships. The UAE is, I think now it's breaking news, that they are going to invest over $1.4 trillion into the United States by means of, the cryptocurrency partnerships, and also building out the UAE's, existing involvement. Also with, apparently with the XRP ledger, because XRP is also partnering up with the UAE. A lot of bullish stuff happening right now. We have India's growing crypto focus. India is getting more regulatory, loosening, less tightening. Same with China with Bitcoin mining. And so there's a lot of stuff that we have to cover. A lot of stuff we have to cover today. Also, we're going to play the message that, if you didn't get a chance to see it, that Trump addressed at the Blockworks Summit in New York City. So we're going to play that clip again. Make sure you guys are tuning in on a daily basis and hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button, and being a part of this community. And so, you just got to do that. Do the simple housekeeping rules. Make sure you are in the Discord. Make sure you guys are just clicking on all the links. That's the best way you can directly support the channel, is by clicking on all of the links. And it's just an easy way to support this channel. But we're going to get into some moves and how we could prepare ourselves for the inevitable bear market that comes in every cycle. So we're always talking about how it, how what you're supposed to do in the bull market and being excited about the bull market. We're always talking about the bull market, but not a lot of people talk about how we should prepare ourselves for a inevitable downturn once we hit some peak prices. We still believe that over time Bitcoin will eventually hit $1 million per coin, but do you think it's going to do that overnight? Hell no. It's going to go up, it's going to go down, it's going to go up, down, but in a price trajectory, we've been historically kind of going and trending to the upside because of what Bitcoin represents. And we've talked about this, how Bitcoin is a representation of the money supply and the sentiment of the money supply in the entire world, because Bitcoin basically just eventually eats up all currencies, and this is what is happening because all these currencies are trash. They're inflated. They can print. They're controlled by the central banks. They're controlled by the Federal Reserve, the central banks of these other countries, the M2, yes. And that is a big factor that is going to drive liquidity. And a lot of the times, that liquidity is going to go into some of the harder risk assets and commodities. It's been gold now. We've been seeing gold break all-time highs. Gold has been pumping, We've talked about gold. We've talked about how silver is going to be that lagging pump off of the success of gold. Silver usually kind of comes right after. But then once those start to cool off, then we're going to see that Bitcoin is the next asset class that the financial institutions are going to go heavy into. So eventually gold will cool off. I think maybe it could potentially hit a $3,400 price point, and as well as silver getting back up to close to where, its breakout points were, like $49 an ounce for silver. But I think we're heading towards getting to like $60 an ounce for silver. And I think what this is going to do to, what it's going to do to Bitcoin eventually is that we're going to see a big surge of liquidity going into Bitcoin. Now, we've already seen this with the means of the ETFs and the ETF trading. We've had whales accumulating all at these points of the bottom where we were basically at 16,000, in 2022. We've been in a bull market. Some people are really calling hard right now for a bear market, that we are now in a bear market and we need to prepare. That Martini guy has turned full bear. He's like, look, I didn't sell everything, but he's like, I'm fully prepared for Bitcoin to go to $30,000. Now that would be a pretty nasty crash. Now we've said, look, we're at the points that we're at right now, from the top of Bitcoin going down to say 66,000, or, even just that is a 39% drawdown. That's a 39% drawdown, a 40% drawdown. Now, historically, because of the nature of how the bull markets and the shakeouts happen, we'll go to the bookmarks here. We really liked this. Look at all of these different drawdowns in the bull markets. So in 2017, there were 12 pullbacks. In 2021, there were 9 pullbacks. So now in 2024 and 2025, how many pullbacks have we seen? That is the question. How many pullbacks have we seen that have been close to, 29, 30%? We had 25% here from the top to the bottom. That was a nice drawdown. That was 32%. From here down, That was a 22% drawdown. Let's see. And this is just starting in 2024. So look, so that's 125, percent drawdown. Then we have from here at the peak, there's only been just a few. There's really only been a few. That's two, 3. So we really haven't had as many as we had in the past, technically coming out of the bull markets. So we could still pull down and still be heading in the trajectory of 150,000, but we just have to know that there is a bull bear, case scenario that we have to watch, and we just have to know that that is on the cards here. All right, so let's look at the tight chart here on the 4-hour on Bitcoin. Here's your bull case scenario. Here's your bull case scenario. Basically, Bitcoin has been trading in a regression channel, and it peaked here, topping out at 87,005. Now, the next, if we break bullish and we continue to go, and we continue the channel, we could go to 82.3, which is the bottom of the channel, and then break bullish and hit that price point of like maybe 88,000. We break the regression trend, boom, and then we kind of continue it up into here. Okay. Now this is if we can hold these previous resistance levels, which we haven't been able to hold. And really why is because we've been fighting. If you see this moving average line right here, we'll change the color so you guys can see. So you can see it better. We'll make it purple, make it thick, make it a thick purple line. You can see right through here, we've been fighting that 200-day moving average really hard. Like every time we've been up here, we've kind of skirted around, and then we've just been going below it. We held up, above it for just a bit, and then we came right back down under it. So each time we've tried to beat this 200-day moving average, we kind of get smacked down. So if you're looking at a more bearish case scenario, then we would be going down and hitting the bottom of the trend of the regression channel, which would be at like 82.4. I think things that could make the market volatile and have the market makers and exchanges try and fake us out is that at 1 o'clock today, we have a live streamed SEC Commission Board meeting. And so they're going to be talking specifically about crypto regulation. And I think probably a big topic of the discussion is going to be stablecoin regulation. Senator Lomas was talking on a podcast about how that's their first steps, is getting market structure and stablecoin regulation solid, and then they could move into how they're going to effectively orient the balance sheet to purchase Bitcoin, hold Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrency assets, and how the U.S. government is able to go about doing this. And then it's gonna basically, the United States is gonna set the framework, I think, for how other forms of government are going to do their reserve. Like if a country is going to then follow our lead, then we have to be really smart about how we're going to do it, so then we don't F it up and we don't make a big mistake. And that's why we're having all these summits and crypto blah, 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 or whatever, all these things. It's not just like a backdoor, closed door kind of thing to where they're like, we're going to do it this way, like, and this is how it's going to be done. We, basically, because we are in a democratic republic, a type of government where we have to have both sides agree, and we have to have, there's all this red tape. So this is why things are going to take a little bit longer. But I feel ultimately, once we get through all of this crap, we will get to the other side where we do have liquidity coming in. I 100% believe that Raw Paul is on point with saying you need to not overcomplicate this. It is a cyclical game of driving indicators of liquidity. Liquidity and monetary policy drives the sentiment into the markets, and it's just the same game that they play every time. And it does make sense when someone does break it down like that, where it's just a game of rinse and repeating. M2 goes up, and then the money supply gets we get stimulus. It's stimulating. Like China right now apparently is stimulating their economy. They're wanting people to spend. They're wanting more market action. I think they might even ramp up Bitcoin mining. I think once they actually make it fully legal for, even privatized companies, which I mean, it's not really a thing in China. Like if you're a company, you are deeply, there's no like, hey, free market, privatize, whatever in China. Like if you're mining, you have to be fully embedded with the government to be doing it. And the difference between now is like, Hong Kong has better regulatory clarity for how much they can be affiliated with Bitcoin or doing stuff with cryptocurrency trading. But then think of like the entire nation, the entire area of China being able to mine Bitcoin, and they're like hash rating like crazy. This is going to make the United States push and go, and basically it's going to be like a hash rate race. It's going to be a hash race. If you think about it, it will be a hash rate race, a hash race, if that makes any sense. This is how we can have a true network effect on Bitcoin, and it can go up like freaking crazy. It can really, really go up. So these are the times that make people either quit, or they're like, this is just like, oh, I can't do this. I don't feel like waiting. Imagine if it does go to 74,000. Are you really just going to give up and say, oh, it's over? Like you really think the world right now, and the people that are bullish on crypto, the United States is creating an entire framework of digital asset allocation, and you're bearish? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. I get it that we've been beat and it's been hard these past 4 years. But it's only been 4 years. If you think about anything that has taken time to build wealth and real true wealth, this shit doesn't happen overnight. It happens over 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years. 10 years of holding, grinding, putting in the work, maybe having to switch up your strategy a little bit. It takes a little bit. It's not an overnight damn success. 98% of you will freaking give up. I hate to say it, but you're going to end up breaking and buckling under the pressure. I feel like I maybe subconsciously have started this crypto channel and wanted to be in crypto like this. So then it makes it easier for me to stay in, because I feel like if I were to not have a live stream or have a platform or have something that I can come to even during the boring times or the bad times or the bearish times, it helps me to not quit. It really does. But there's many bear markets that happen in the bull market. Because it's a bull market with bear drops, and then eventually we go into the parabola and we run, because that is the point where everyone has got shaken out just enough, and the weak hands were completely thrown out of the car, and then they hit the gas, and then they start hitting the gas. And the way that we can hopefully time that is that we see the money supply growing. We see that there's no other way out for these people and the government. There's no other way out besides print more, put it in the thing that's going to go up every year. What do you think is going to go up every year? Stocks with the shares and company earnings and having to deal with the CEOs and like, guys, come on. This is why Bitcoin is so important, because it is truly the only thing that these countries are going to be able to invest into to protect their wealth. It's just now it's almost a damn fact. Other people would convince you otherwise because they want to be they want to convince you there's something else that's going to help you. What's going to help you? What is going to help you? What really is going to help you? You could say, okay, I'll hold gold, I'll hold some silver. That's been the play for hundreds and hundreds of years for people. Let me hold some gold, let me hold some silver. But guys, come on. Are you gonna put that gold and silver in your trunk and your wagon and wagon wheel that damn shit all over the planet when you gotta go? And it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. So don't let people convince you that the energy grid's going to go down and we're all going to be in fallout and there's going to be bottle caps for sale. It's not the reality. Don't be fooled. That's how you get sidelined out of the biggest wealth transfer in the entire history of the world is printed fiat cash going into the digital, into space. This is how the world is going to work. Don't let anyone else convince you otherwise. I don't freaking care what you think about your bear market or bull market. Just in 10 years, Bitcoin's going to be way past where you think it's probably going to go. It's going to surprise us all. You're not willing to wait for 10 years. You can't even wait 2 days. What makes you think you're going to wait 10 years? Not very many people did. There's very few people that were willing and able to hold their Bitcoins from when they got them. Like back in the day, the OGs. Very few. People give Da Vinci such a hard time, and they forget that the dude's a damn legend who holds Bitcoins from when he purchased them at like $1, $2. You don't think there was some times where he probably wanted to sell those things, and he probably did sell some. He probably regrets it very much so, selling some of those Bitcoins, but he probably has some in some wallets. And oh my God, imagine how much those wallets are worth because you had patience. DCA is the way, and short-term volatility is meant to shake you out. It's meant to shake you out. It's meant to make you not a believer. People like Peter Schiff calling for Bitcoin going to zero every time he's called for it to go to zero and saying that gold's performing better. He forgets that that's not true. It's only just been recently. But since Bitcoin's inception, it's been up like 15,000% over gold. Man, I must be boring, you guys. The all markets are boring. Everything's boring. Yesterday there was some heat. We had a lot more viewers, and it looks like X is picking up a little bit more though. It says I'm offline. I don't know why it says I'm offline. Oh no, okay. All right, let's go. We got 30 people on X. Shout out to all the people that are watching on X. Make sure you guys check out the thing that I just posted. We just posted this. Let's go. Yeah, I hope I'm not boring you guys. I feel like I've just been having this feeling like, am I not entertaining enough for you? Am I not entertaining enough for you? Maybe I'm just annoying. That could be also the case. I could just be annoying the crap out of you guys. No, Batman. You know, it's funny because most of the people in the crypto space don't even own Bitcoin. They don't even have Bitcoin. They're all in alts. If people are super, super, super upset, it's because they're primarily in alts. The people that are more like heavy Bitcoin and kind of like 20% alts, they are not as upset. They don't feel like it's a bear market. They're like, what are you guys talking? Like, they're like, if you're in alts, then yeah, you're in a bear market. It's an alt bear market. Bitcoin's not in a bear market just because it went down a little bit from its highs. Batman, you hold Bitcoin. Yeah, actually, truly, how many people that are watching the show right now do you own Bitcoin? And do you hold it like in a like, and how do you hold it? Like, do you own Bitcoin and how do you store it? Do you store it like multiple ways? Do you have it in multiple wallets? Do you have it just on exchanges? So I have Bitcoin on Trezor. I have Bitcoin on Trezor, like my little wallet, my little hot wallet or my cold wallet. I have some Bitcoin on Trust Wallet, and my wife has some Bitcoin on her wallet, on her Trust Wallet. She DCAs. I got her DCAing into her wallet. So yeah. I don't have any Bitcoin. Your Batman, your symbol is a Bitcoin symbol. Or is that for Bitcoin Cash? Is that the Bitcoin Cash Bitcoin logo? Yeah, because obviously Bitcoin has the tilt, has the degree tilt. Yeah, let's go to, because I think that is the Bitcoin the Bitcoin Cash logo, BCH, or no, because that it's tilted the other way. That's funny. What the heck? They're like, you know what? We're gonna tilt it the other way, guys. We're gonna fork it and tilt it. We're gonna fork and tilt. Fork tilt. Fork tilt. All right, so this is the Coin Market Cap 100 index. Yeah, Batman Cash, Bitcoin Cash, Batman Cash. Batman, do you have Ethereum Classic too? I just feel like right now, in my personal opinion, this channel has never been financial advice, by the way. And you obviously know that. Any crypto channel, by the way, is not financial advice. We all know this. It's all entertainment purposes. It's like you're watching a podcast, it's just market observations. I think Pepe is going to be the Doge of this cycle. I think Bitcoin is still in a bull market, but we're being convinced that we're in a bear. I think that Dogecoin is going to fully surpass $1, actually get to $2 in range between $1.50 and $2 because of X payments. We forget about X payments, guys. I'm telling you, once X payments drops, it's going to be nuclear. It's going to be like, whoa. Financial systems are going to be like on their heads. Let's just hope it works. Let's hope it works. Imagine being able to send stable coins through X and Dogecoin. Just like easy. Oh, well, look at you. Look, there you go. Okay, you got, all right, nice. That was quick. That was quick. It's fun. I wish my chat would show it's supposed to show your logo, but it doesn't do it for some reason. But I can see it on my chat here. I see shout out to Shiba Inu. Even though I don't own SHIB myself, I don't own any SHIB. I've bought like SHIB in different points in the past, and I always ended up selling it too early, or I would make a little gain and sell it and not hold it. But I'm still I am bullish on Shiba Inu. Like I like Shiba Inu for the fact that it's been the only coin, the only dog coin that was able to claim that it was going to be a Doge killer and got pretty damn close. I mean, and also has been able to sustain a lot of its momentum, and did pump up and almost got back up to all-time highs. Very close whenever Ethereum was doing well. And actually a lot of the people that are into Dogecoin, they like Shiba too. It's not very much like a tribe. It's not too tribalistic. It's like actually the people that buy SHIB also buy Dogecoin, or they like trading both of them. So it's so that's why I think I like Shiba for that aspect, is that they've just been consistent, and there's the Shiba whales, they accumulate and they hold SHIB. And yeah, we just like, yeah, it's like Floki. It's like another one of those coins is Floki. Super strong liquidity, but like kind of very, very kind of quiet community, but has been able to, survived all the nonsense. And then, like I said, I've used Floki as that example of when ETH did 20%, Floki went up 1,000%. It was like, God, out of the whole meme craziness and stupidness of these rug pulls and the pump funds and all this stuff, you just put $1,000 into Floki, call it a day. You put $1,000. You put $1,000 into Floki and Pepe and SHIB before January, or at the beginning of the year last year, and you would have made in 3 months, all of any of the gains that you would ever have made trying to gamble on all the shitters and the daily runners. That's what people don't tell you enough, is that at the end of the day, you could just go to the freaking winners that we know have won. We know people trade. We know the trading volume is there. We know it's there. It's right in front of us. But we still choose to gamble on shit. We still choose to gamble on crap. We'll learn, or maybe we won't. Will I ever learn? Well, you guys will see it live. We're documenting our entire journey live. Will we ever learn? All right, well, speaking of that, let's talk about it. No spoon. No spooning here. What's going on, guys? Thanks for coming in. And by the way, here's the thing. I guess I hate money. Do I hate money? I don't know. Maybe I hate money. My wife has told me that. She's like, I guess you hate money. You hate getting gains. And I was like, oh, don't stab me in the stomach like that. Oh. But I encourage you guys, if you want to become a member of the channel, now's the time. We're running a special. There's no members. So we need members. That's the special. We need all 9 of you right now. Every single one of you. And all the people that are on Twitter right now watching, on X, I need you to become a member of the channel. Because when you become a member of the channel, your name turns green, and then you get a really awesome cheeky Pepe put next to your name. And then you get to post all of these really cool emojis, and we're going to add some more. We're going to add some ticker Bitcoin emojis. We're going to add all the fun stuff. But then what I'm trying to do is I've been trying to get to a point where we have at least like 25 minimum members of the channel. So then we can start doing every Saturday. We do a members only live stream. I've talked about it forever, but we got to get the members. We got to get members in. I mean, is it truly that a bear market where you guys can't afford $2-3 of a membership? I don't know. Maybe you have to cancel something. Cancel something else. What's your subscription list looking like right now? Oh. Okay. Let's see what we want to look at here. Yeah, that's what we want to look at. Okay. We asked Grok, if you had 6 months left of the crypto bull run, what would you do to set yourself up for success and to survive the inevitable bear market that comes after? So let's see what Grok says. Let's see what Grok will do. All right, Grok said, if I had 6 months left in a crypto bull run, I'd focus on a mix of maximizing the gains, securing the profits, and preparing for the bear market. Here's a practical breakdown. So first, I'd assess my current portfolio, which I'm sure a lot of you guys are doing right now. You're thinking, holy moly, I'm down 70%. So you're going to need to think like, okay, well, how much of my portfolio is BTC? How much of it is memes? Layer 1s, layer 2s, DeFi? What do you got? Identify which assets have already pumped hard and are likely nearing their peak. Those are candidates for taking profits. So we already missed that chance. Like I said, guys, at the peak of our portfolio, we took 0 profits. And I think what we ended up doing, I mean, the only thing that we did is we maybe took a little bit of our Dogecoin profits that we made, and we bought more BTC, which is probably stupid, but I wouldn't sell everything at once, though. I'd scale out gradually, locking in gains as prices hit key resistance levels or show signs of exhaustion, like an RSI over 80 or declining volume. For example, if I'm holding Bitcoin or Ethereum, I'd look at historical cycle tops, say BTC around 100K or ETH at 6K, based on past patterns, and start trimming there. It's pretty good. Next, I'd diversify the profits, convert a chunk into stable coins like USDT or USDC to park on the sidelines, safe, liquid, and ready to buy the dips later. I'd also move some into non-crypto assets like cash, gold, or even dividend-paying stocks. So crypto's volatile, and having dry powder outside the ecosystem hedges against a prolonged crash. For the portion For the portion I keep in crypto, I'd rotate into undervalued gems with strong fundamentals, projects likely to survive and thrive post-bear. Think layer ones with real adoption. It says Solana, Avalanche. It's giving Solana and Avalanche as layer ones with real adoption. Or utility tokens in growing sectors like AI or DePIN. So AI, DePIN, real-world assets, and all of that, for me, is XYO. I'd avoid overhyped meme coins unless I'm day trading them for quick flips. Most won't make it through winter. Damn. This is great. I'd also start staking or yield farming with what I hold. Lock up assets like ETH or stablecoins and low-risk protocols like Aave and Curve. We've seen Aave recently picking up some traction. And also Curve and Maker all going up. All the DeFi lending protocols are seeing some traction right now. It's passive income that compounds during the downturn. Just steer clear of sketchy platforms. Do your own research on security audits and TVL. Laser says, I promise, if the market goes up, I will be the first to super chat. Well, like I said, guys, the only people that come in and super chat is Jason Casper because I think he feels bad. He's like, bro's down bad. I got to super chat him. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Finally, I'd plan for the bear. Build a cash runway for living expenses, okay? 6 to 12 months so I'm not forced to sell at a loss. Study past bear markets that were 2018 and 2022. 2022 was like a nightmare because we had like Luna crash, we had exchange capitulation. So 2022 was just like black swan after black swan party. So to stop patterns, altcoins often bleed 80 to 90%. This is what is happening right now. Bitcoin drops 50 to 70%. We now are at a 30% drop right now. That intel helps me set buy zones for the dip, say BTC at 30K or ETH at 1.5K, which is basically the 2023 low for ETH, and avoid panic when it hits. So the big picture takeaway is just take profits smartly, diversify, try and earn some yield, and prep to buy low. It's about surviving the storm and being ready to pounce when the next cycle kicks off. It's not being completely fully out, but it's just having a plan and a strategy in general. This is great. I love this. This is amazing. Actually, this is like one of the best responses I've gotten from Grok. I've asked Grok a lot of different things, and I think this was honestly the most solid response for what someone could do for the next 6 months. This is perfect. This is freaking perfect. I'm going to make this a post right now. This is fantastic. All right, should I format this to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then finally 5. All right. Alrighty, let's go. All right, what do you guys think about that? Do you agree with that? Do you think that's a good 6-month play? Now this is saying that we have 6 months left in a crypto bull run. Now, from now, 6 months into the future, give us 6 months. Give it 6 months, and where do you think we're going to be? We got April, May, June, July, August, September. So September, and this is what I've been thinking, guys. I've been thinking this. I've been thinking that August and September is that freaking sweet spot. It's that freaking sweet spot. Like, this is where I think we are going to start pushing back up into this trend here. We'll get back up into the range over the trend. We're not going to be like, I hope we don't do one of those where we like do a big whoop, zoop, but it could happen. We could do it. It could go like this. And then it takes for the rest of the year for us to get here, but it could take a capitulation event like that. I mean, that would suck, but I mean, that just means it would really test the patience, really test the conviction. So 6 months, my prediction in going into September is that we're at least at a conservative, like at 120. I mean, I think 120, like between 120 and 150, we've got to be released around here by September. If we've got all these strategic reserves and nation states and wealth funds and, you know, sovereign wealth funds and all these that are leading up to buy Bitcoin, a supply shock is going to happen eventually. I mean, so supply shock has got to come around the corner eventually. Something's got to happen. Something's got to happen. But guys, thank you for tuning in. We really yes, we got a member. Let's go. We got one new member, Kenneth Lodge. Let's go. I didn't see that. Yes. See, all it takes is a little bit of encouragement. And see, look at how dope his name looks. Look at that. With the little cheeky Pepe, and you can post your emojis. Let's go. See, Kenneth maybe made a little bit of gains. Maybe made some gains. He's like, I can do it. Pablo, shout out to the people watching on X. We have Pablo Anthony said, I'm glad I got out of crypto after March and April of 2024. I'm trading AI agent coins like memes now. Yeah, no, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, so it's interesting because we had a wave of AI. We had like a wave of AI, then we had all the AI agents and then the AI DeFi AI, where there's AI agents launching coins. And so then you have the AI's coins themselves. So it's a lot of kind of convoluted, kind of a interesting narrative to follow. Because you're like, okay, well, what am I investing in? I'm like, am I investing in an AI agent? What exactly am I? What am I investing in? So this is probably why some people are just like, I don't even know which thing to go for. Like, do I invest in the big market cap like AI protocols, something like what was it? The one that merged the three together, the three companies together. It's I can't even freaking think of the name right now in terms of market cap. FET, Artificial Superintelligence, because this was Fetch AI, but then Fetch AI and Ocean Protocol or something, or these other two, I can't remember the names, merged together to make a super AI company. This was highest in market cap not that long ago. Actually, last year, this was the highest traded market cap AI token, but now it looks like these 5 have become the dominant market cap AI tokens as Render, Filecoin, Tau, BitTensor, ICP, and Near Protocol. So Laser said Dano is awesome, and you want to lead people to someone like BitBoy. Where did I miss? Maybe I missed a comment. I'm reading the comment. I'm reading the chat. Having Peck. Hold on, wait a second. Pablo? Having Peck? Like the Heaven Peck that was watching like last year, a year ago? Yo, oh my gosh. It has been a hot minute. I was like, where did you go? I remember you posted a comment and said, I've lost everything. I might like go jump off a cliff or something, or I don't even know what. You said something, and then literally at that point, you disappeared, and I got scared. I was like, what happened? Yeah, I don't know what I'm not understanding your comment, Lasers. Maybe I missed it. Did someone mention BitBoy? I don't even know who mentioned BitBoy. Did I mention BitBoy? I have completely distanced myself from anything that has to do with any of that. I am not even mentioning it. I'm staying far away from all of that. I don't even want to have a comment on that stuff. I feel like last year, the year before, whenever, I guess it was last year, there was just so much drama, and there was just so much stuff. And everyone was like posting about it, talking about it. You know, I guess when you're a main character in crypto, I mean, that's just kind of what happens. It's like, I don't know if you want to be a main character in crypto. It's like, once you're the main character, I mean, the only way out is either through glory or through destruction. And we've seen that it's mostly been destruction. A lot of the times doesn't end well because people buckle under the pressure, I guess, or they're easily manipulated to become the anti-hero of the industry that they loved so much. I don't know. It's crazy. I guess that's all I got to say. And it's funny because when we first were making content, we were like, oh, we're gonna try and like collaborate and work with Hit Network. We were like, oh, it's the biggest channel, it's the biggest views, one of the more popular live streams that people were watching. So as a person who's trying to get into the industry, like, you kind of are like, you're wanting to work with the top of whoever's doing what. You're trying to go that direction. And it's funny, the moment that I like tried to do that and I was trying to get myself involved and work with them, was at the same time all that drama was bubbling up under the surface, and I arrived at the worst possible time. I was like, I arrived at the worst possible time, like all during all the craziness, and literally when I got back, then all this stuff started to come out of the woodwork, and I was like, oh, no wonder it didn't work out, or it just kind of fell through, and just some weird stuff. It was just very, very interesting, to say the least. Yeah, it's so interesting, but it's like at the end of the day, there's people that are either, they're feeling bad for him, or they're like, look, you can't feel bad for him, it's his choices, it's just one of those things. There's a lot to it. There's a lot to it. And it's made it not good on his part that everything is aired out. Like, it's just everything. Everything is aired out. It's like nothing's on the table for being filtered. It's just like, here you go. And so that's why it's just like, it doesn't look good, because just everything keeps getting aired out. And it's like, man, at a point, like, what? Just, I don't know. Settle it in court. But BitBoy has 300,000 Pi tokens, so he is fine. He is fine. I wonder how many bin tokens he has. But yeah, but you move on. And that was the thing that I could have, like, I was let all that stuff kind of discourage me a little bit, and I was like, dang. But really, I'm glad I've had all of the different experiences and interactions and people that I've met in crypto. Going on the Moon show, like, collaborating with Carl, being able to, just kind of meet certain people in the spaces. It has all been beneficial in so many different ways, and I would not take any of it back. You gotta navigate the industry somehow. You have to just try stuff. You have to see who is cool to work with, and vibe check. You got to vibe check places. And I guess that's what I've been doing. I've just been vibe checking the people that I've been watching, that I was watching in 2021. It's funny that, like, I was watching all these people in 2021, and then now I've been able to then vibe check two of, like, the biggest channels in the space. So take it for what it is. Take it for what it is. But that's what I've been doing. It's called direct experience. Oh yeah, Carl's 100% sober. Yeah, Carl does not. He is not interested in drinking. He doesn't do drugs. Like, Carl had a past of drinking, or he was just like either partying, and like he's told the story. He was like, but then actually Bitcoin basically and crypto saved his life and kept him from going into a deep depression. And then you see how it played out. He was really into gold and silver first, but then eventually pivoted into Bitcoin, and really has made a lot of his wealth in Bitcoin, but then also just from being just a master at affiliate marketing. He got so many people to sign up for Bybit and Binance and stuff like that, and whales. I mean, like, that's the key. People forget that, like, sometimes it could be as simple as, like, you get whales trading on your affiliate links, and boom, there's your residual income. God, that's what I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for the day. I'm like, can we get someone who actually has money to start trading on our links instead of you poor ass people? I'm just kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking, but actually half joking. I'm like, where's the whales at? Where's the whales at? What are whales at? The whales apparently are gone because the bears have came into play. The bears are coming into play now. It looks like, if you're looking, guys, yeah, regression channel. Boom. 82. Yeah, us brokies. No, guys, you probably have more money than I. You guys are probably more rich than I am. You probably are sitting by your fireplace on your bear rug, your freshly skinned bear rug. You're probably on vacation right now. Like, look, I'm talking I'm talking in front of my computer screen. Like, what a Yeah, whales don't speak, they move. They move. They don't speak, they just move. They just move liquidity. They speak with their actions of well, Pablo, here's the deal. I'm like this close that I might, go and get a regular job. The normal job. What I do just, to make money if I'm making money trading, geez, then that would be great. It's kind of been, well, I will be honest, it's not been a good streak for me for the trading. But yeah, the stuff that I do is audio visual work. So I got a nice couple little gigs and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you question that. You question your side gigs, you question your things. You're like, is this sustainable? What can I do to generate real passive income? True passive income. Mailbox money. You want to get that mailbox money. That's the key. Because then you're able to spend more time on things that mean more to you, or also have more time to create a business. Maybe you can get more liquidity to start the damn business. So what can do that? Well, I've had this thought. Obviously, Solana doesn't know what they're doing with advertising. They have no clue. Obviously, they had to delete their commercial like the same. Was it the same day they released a commercial and had to literally delete it? And it's funny because they obviously they didn't put that on TV. They didn't put that on open air TV. They just put it online. Like they just posted it on Twitter. Did they put it anywhere else? They're just like, oh, let's just test it on X and see how it does. See, these cryptocurrency companies, if they really want retail mass adoption, they're going to have to start advertising to the freaking boomers. They're going to have to start advertising to the people that have 401ks and Bank of America bank accounts and stuff like that. Like, those people still watch on-air TV. Those people still watch TV. They still watch free cable or tune in to some type of TV. Not everyone just uses streaming services, by the way. If you look at the data and you look at the metrics, people are spending less on streaming services because there's too many. So then people are going to can't even pay for them. So then what's the option is you literally buy an antenna and an HD antenna and you can tune in to all of local channels, all the stuff. And this is where those cryptocurrency commercials need to be because they're not there right now. And I'm talking about making commercials for Ethereum, Coinbase, Kraken, Crypto.com, all this stuff. Where are they at? They're not there. So, and these exchanges have millions and billions of dollars that they make on trading fees. They make all this money, and then they decide to make some dumbass Solana ad like that. Dude, they don't know what they're doing. So my idea is that I feel like I know what I'm doing, and I could probably make a better commercial than they do. and I could probably promote it better than they do, I'm going to do it. So I'm going to talk to these people. I'm going to look at myself and say, hey, I got a platform. I'm not an idiot. I know how to do this. And I will make a campaign and connect these exchanges to local advertising and also national advertising. And I'm going to make a fucking solid, huge freaking contract deal with these exchanges. This is where my head's at. I'm not thinking small time. I'm thinking we need mass adoption. How do you do it? How did Coke do it? How did Microsoft do it? How did these big companies do it? You think they just advertised in one little sector? Hell no. They freaking advertised in 6 different places everywhere. Print, mail, commercials, radio. You get something in someone's head enough times, they will then, it's in their consciousness. It's proven science. There is no algorithm when it comes to just people seeing stuff in their face. It's just natural buildup, and you need all modalities on, all fire on, cylinders on. I want my bags to pump. I want crypto to be here in the next 10 to 15 years. So I'm going to be the guy that helps do that. And I want to get paid for it. Damn it. Because this is how we're going to do it. So talk about mailbox money. Watch me do it. Watch me make these deals and actually promote this stuff better than just making content on YouTube. I'm going to make the deals. Because I don't think anyone's really thinking about it like I am. We need Coca-Cola level advertisement. Let's go. If I can get as pumped up and feeling like this could actually do something, then damn, let's go. Come on. We gotta watch out for these pumps though. I know it's pumping right now, but I'm telling you guys, I would watch out for any of these pumps right now. Watch out, because I mean, come on, look, you think they're just gonna go, oh yeah, let's give it to them. Let's give it to them right now. I wouldn't. Unless this 1:00 meeting that they're gonna have for the SEC, they're like, yeah, everything's legal now. Go for it. Or they just go, send it. Crypto bullish. There's no bear market. Everyone have fun. Then okay, cool. Then we'll go to 88, 86. We'll probably go back to 87. But just look at this candle. Look at how they wicked it right here, and then they wicked it right back down into 83 once. So just be careful. Lasers, what is your super successful business, if you don't mind me asking? Well, that's kind of how I feel about my crypto journey. I really have I have very big ambitions and aspirations and goals for being in crypto. Like, I don't want to just make content. You know, I want to build stuff. I want to actually create companies like centered around crypto. Like I'm testing it with doing Beancoin. At first, I want to have crypto education platforms. Like this is what I want to do. I feel good doing this. The markets and trading and stuff maybe can make you feel a little bit emotional, but at the end of the day, like I like this. I feel good about this. This is where I feel like I'm supposed to be. Doesn't mean it was going to be easy. Hell no. I knew doing this was like not going to be easy, that I was probably going to be like, shit. You know, like it's like most YouTubers and content creators quit. Like They don't survive. All right, so Laser said it's cleaning, mostly carpet. It's not easy work. I know, dude, I know. I just botched a cleaning job myself. I'm just, hey, I'm going to be transparent. I had a cleaning job, botched it. They said I fucking sucked at it. You think you can sometimes do the easiest things, then you realize, wow, am I really like that? Am I that bad at certain things? Like, see, when it comes to playing a show, playing drums, being a performer, running sound, mixing, audio spectrum, I knocked that out of the park. 100%. Like cleaning I'm like, wow. Oh. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, so kind of like a Stanley steamer, like you have your own kind of like Stanley steamer equivalent. You probably do like big accounts, you do like you got like some corporate accounts and stuff like that. But you probably have to have a team, you got to have a team of people. You got to have reliable people. You got to have equipment. You got to have all the stuff, Yeah, I told you guys, watch out. If there ain't no liquidity, there's no volume, and it's rolling over, don't get fooled by these pumps. It's just leveraged. These are leveraged pumps. Oh, really? Oh, Lasers. You play drums too. Nice. And not low scale. You got to pay to see me play. Yeah, no, it's the same with me. Like most of the time when I'm playing drums out, I'm getting paid for it. Which is great. Oh, you're just solo. Okay. Nice. And then your girlfriend helps sometimes. Cool. So you got a nice, so it seems like you probably got a little setup. Got a nice little setup. There's something about those things like that, like just basic things in making money, like with like that term of there's money on the table everywhere, like there's money out there to be made on just about anything. It really is true. It's just each thing takes a process, takes some time. It takes some time. So you got to know what the resources are that are required to do whatever that job may be, whether it's cleaning carpets or I even was thinking, I saw a video of 7 easy business ideas to generate some cash flow that have super low overhead and take minimal skill. Cleaning gutters. Think about it. Think about how many houses probably have like crap gutters, super dirty. They don't want to clean them. Probably haven't been cleaned in months. Maybe even the entire year hasn't even been cleaned. And you could literally, with probably $2,000, start this business. You could register it as a small business with your department, with your whatever it's called. Can't remember. I should know the name. You get a nice ladder. You get insurance. You get gloves. Maybe a pressure washer. And there you go. Some little odds and ends, some little tools and things. Maybe, a little toolbox to where maybe they need the gutter at the bottom, adjusted or something, or, whatever you need to take something off. Super simple stuff like that. Like legit could generate really decent income. Each job, maybe it could only take maybe 2 hours and you're getting $150 every job. Boom, 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 boom. You get enough clients, you get enough contacts. You maybe even could do one for a church. Churches are a little bit more apt to give some side work to some people. Maybe starting up a business. Hey, you need your entire campus kind of cleaned up a little bit. Pressure wash that. Wash those windows. Talk about we're in a bear market. Well, let's go. If we're in a bear market, we need to start cleaning some freaking windows. Start cleaning some gutters. We need money to buy the dip. I know there's more, but I get you. But I get the point. Yeah, you're gonna need more than just a ladder and some gloves, but. But see, this is what I wish we got to get more people in here chatting. But I love you guys. Thank you for keeping the conversation going. Thank you, lasers. You want a new banner for X and for your channel here? $100. Dang it. You got me. You got me. Well, that's what I get on Twitch all the time. Twitch are like, you want more viewers? Yeah, 0.1 ETH for all services. But I'm not even kidding, guys. I might legit start a gutter cleaning business. Literally just cleaning gutters, and maybe there's some odds and ends, but like it sounds hilarious, but I could clean the crap out of some gutters, man. And you're getting some exercise, you're getting some work, you're climbing up on some ladders, you're getting on some roofs. You get the satisfaction of seeing a clean gutter. There is no pump. There's no pump. That Bitcoin's not good. Bitcoin's going to zero. We're starting a gutter business. There is no pump. There's no stop loss. We're starting a gutter business. We're starting a gutter business on the side, and we're going to create a ad campaign business plan for these exchanges because they suck at their advertisement. They think they could just advertise to all the crypto people on Twitter. Dummies. They got to start doing national advertising. I just want to basically I'm going to ask AI to break down how Coca-Cola does their advertising and how much they spend on TV advertising a year. Oh, let's just ask. Where's my new chat? I want a new chat. How much does Coca-Cola spend on TV advertising a year? Hell yeah, they did, Pablo. They did used to put actual cocaine in Coke. That's why the joke was that's why our grandparents and our grandparents were able to walk 20 miles in the snow or do all of the hard labor that they were able to do. They were putting Coke in the Coke. The cough syrup had cannabis oil and morphine, or it had all kinds of stuff. It had horse tranquilizer in there, all in one go. Boom. Fix you right up. Why is this taking so long? What the hell? What is going on? Why is this not working? Did X go down again? Oh, it just didn't even do it. I assume you're asking about Coca-Cola. Oh, what did I spend? Again, not slight typo in Coca-Cola advertising. Based on the most recent data and trends, Coca-Cola's total global advertising spend in 2023 Look at this. $5 billion. $5 billion was spent in 2023, as reported in their annual filing via Ad Age. TV advertising remains a key part of their strategy, though digital channels now take up a growing share, around 60% of their budget by 2023. Historically, TV accounted for a significant portion of their U.S. spend, about 80% of the $366 million in 2021, or roughly $293 million in the U.S. alone. The U.S. typically represents over 20% of their global ad budget, $646 million out of the $4 billion. Extrapolating from this, if TV makes up 60 to 80% of their U.S. spend and the U.S. is a fifth of the global total, their worldwide TV advertising likely ranges between $1.5 billion and $2.5 billion annually as of 2023. This is an estimate, as Coca-Cola doesn't publicly split out TV-specific costs globally. The figure for 2024 isn't fully available yet, but assuming steady priorities, it's likely in that same ballpark. Oh, it's ridiculous. Like these exchanges are like the worst. So $5 billion isn't shocking to us Americans. Pay your own bills. That's funny. But I'm just giving you an example of and then let's see how much does Coinbase. Probably nothing. I don't know. On TV advertising, probably nothing. They're probably like, we don't have metrics on that. It seems like you might have meant Coca-Cola for your previous questions, but now you're asking about Coinbase, noting that, yes, Coinbase doesn't publicly disclose a precise annual breakdown of TV advertising budget and comprehensive 2024 data. However, we can piece together an estimate based on available reports. In 2023, Coinbase spent close to $10 million on television ads, according to an estimate from iSpot cited by Marketing Brew, with a Coinbase spokesperson confirming this figure as about correct. This was a significant drop from the nearly $38 million iSpot estimated for 2022. So so now they're spending less on advertising. Dumbasses. A year that include a high-profile $14 million Super Bowl ad featuring a bouncing QR code, and that's all they did was just go for the Super Bowl. See, that's not enough. That's not enough mind share. They're so dumb. They're so dumb. Do you realize that commercials are ran on a schedule? That you don't just go, oh, here's crypto in one swoop. Why? No, consistency. They need to see Coinbase in their face every day. Every day, the person has to see Coinbase, and then they don't have the ability to skip it. It's on the TV. When they're getting their oil changed and the View is on, and then it goes from the View or whatever dumb shows on the networks, they're going to get a Coinbase ad, or they're going to get a Kraken ad, or they're going to get a crypto.com ad. Imagine seeing a MetaMask commercial. Imagine just simple commercial of someone pulling out their phone and they have the MetaMask card connected into their digital Apple wallet, and they go, boom, just paid with USDC. And that could be the commercial. Super simple. Download the wallet. Become part of the movement. Become part of the digital revolution. I could easily do that. I could film that with a $100 budget, and the point would get across more than these $14 million Super Bowl ads. It's so dumb. So dumb. This is why I know I can succeed. I believe. This is crazy. Do you know why the sports betting works? An NFL ticket and all that stuff and all these people bet all the time, and people are betting instead of buying crypto. It's because they run ads like nonstop. DraftKings and all that, whatever. They spend, oh my God, they probably spend so much money. According to posts on X and reports like those from casino.org, sports betting companies spent $434 million on national TV ads alone, just alone in 2024. This figure aligns with the industry's focus on television as a dominant channel, though it doesn't include digital streaming or regional ad spends, which are also substantial. Breaking it down further, Media Radar data cited in casino.org indicates that from January to November 2024, FanDuel and DraftKings, two of the biggest players, spent $45 million and $32 million respectively on TV advertising alone. Across the broader casinos and gambling category, which includes sports betting, Media Radar tracked $714 million in total ad spent through November 2024, which sports betting likely comprising a major share given its prominence. Extrapolating from past trends where TV often accounts for 50 to 70% of sports betting ad budgets. This is just for sports. Yeah, this is where my head is at, and I have connections to make this happen on a small local scale. And I'm going to bring it nationally. When I was talking to my friend about this, he was like, no. This is, everyone needs to learn about this. This is not just a per region thing. It is a human obligation to learn how to pivot into the digital age. I got a point. You're not even going to focus on what the number of Bitcoin is. By the time it's at $1 million, things are going to be divisible in Bitcoin. And you're going to be like, well, shit. Okay. I guess I'm buying that house for 0.02 Bitcoin. I guess that car is 0.002. I guess that, yeah. This business deal that I want to do. You guys are so, I'm just saying, like, talking out loud, everyone is so short term. They're not thinking about how Amazon, Microsoft, all those companies in the early bubble of the internet, guess who? Guess who is still here and making billions from the services that they provided, from the advertisement that they paid in. It wasn't all perfect. It had some red tape and roadblocks and all this stuff, but look at where it's at now. You have to think about crypto in that same type of way. While everyone else is going to convince you, just like the articles came in, like emails, blah, blah, blah. I mean, there were people in the old internet days that were still saying that email was not going to be work, and that fax was like fax is still the way to go. You have to think like that. The people that are calling for this stuff to go to zero and that it's not going to be the thing, blah, 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 have your trunk of gold, they're the ones that are the equivalent of the people that are still using the fax machine. So you can listen to the people that still use the freaking fax machine, or you can have your own due diligence. But you get what I'm saying here? Do you get what I mean by, like, it's all a mentality shift. It's all like taking people to stop gambling and stop gambling short term and start believing in something and believe in wealth. Because then they'll stop betting and they'll start holding. They'll start believing in something. And I think the market would change. I think the retail sentiment would change across the board. And I am helping that right now, because even just with one person, I did it at work. I've done it at work with multiple people now. With Bean Coin, people have bought Bean Coin, the coffee. and I have helped them download the Phantom wallet. Every person that's bought a bag of coffee now, it's been about 3 people, they didn't have the Phantom wallet. So now I helped them download the Phantom wallet and taught them real quick, like, okay, this is, you can hold Bitcoin, you can hold Solana. It's mainly a Solana wallet, but look, you can hold different things in here. And then I airdropped them Beancoin. And then someone who I knew was sports betting and is very into sports betting, I showed him the crypto.com app and showed him, oh, well, look, you can actually sports bet in here, but look what else you can do inside the app. You can hold crypto. And I taught him a little bit about Bitcoin. I said, look, think about Bitcoin as your digital savings account. I said, look, and I even explained it right off the bat. I said, look, you're going to put it in and it might go down. It might fluctuate, go up and down. But the whole point is to treat it like a savings account and a store of value over time. And simple as that. He didn't have a bunch of stupid questions or, oh, is it real? And like what people talk them out of it. He goes, oh yeah, that sounds good. I'll put $25 in. Easy. And he's just DCAing now. He's just DCAing $25. You know, the person that started DCAing $25 every day 6 years ago is now a Bitcoin millionaire. It only took 6 years. Only took 6 years. $86,000 investment over the past 6 years. Got to believe in something. Got to believe in something. Six years ain't that long, guys. It ain't that long. I think about the 6 years that I just went through. And I'm like, whoa, where the hell did it just go? I mean, in the 6 years, I've found the love of my life. Married, kids. I've done I did the house thing. Different jobs. All through that COVID. Look at all the stuff that has happened in just the 6 years. Like, and I'm sure with you probably have a very similar story. You're like, holy crap. Like, whoa. So, well, the thing is that like, at points, you know, it's easier said than done. You'd be like, oh, I could have bought Doge at this. I could have bought. Yeah, we all could have put our stimulus checks that we got from COVID into Bitcoin and Dogecoin and tell ourselves that we would have held it from then till now. False. Absolutely false. You know, if you know yourself, if you bought Bitcoin and you bought ETH or you bought Doge in 2020 or 2021, there's like a 98% chance that you sold it at a point and not holding it. But there are some people that did. Or at least like held it up into a point where it went to its peak, you know, over the past 3 or 4 years. It's tricky. There was the figure that if you were to put your whole stimulus check into Dogecoin, it was just insane. Just insanity how much return you would have had if you were to just put that stimulus into Doge and then waited until Elon went on SNL. Basically, from the point you got your stimulus check, you put it in Doge, wait till SNL, cash out. Yeah, guys, I'm not going to believe any of these pumps for a second on this market right now, just so you know. I ain't going to believe it for a second. It's just it is it can't even hold this. It can't hold the 200-day. I mean, that just looks like a bear flag. Oh yeah, well that's what's hilarious is that if we get a stimulus check from Doge, if we get it from Doge, we should all just put it in Dogecoin. We should put every dollar into Dogecoin as a rally call, as a rallying call. Like if we get stimulus checks as a sorry from the government, like, sorry we wasted your taxpayer money, here's your first check. I think if we did a Reddit rally and we like asked the Dogecoin community to just like rally, we can even make a commercial. We can make a commercial and say stimulus and use the example of the COVID stimulus and say, hey guys, remember that stimulus check we got from the government? This is how much we would have had if you'd put it in Doge. So we should do that, and we rally the market, and we rally everyone to put their it's we just rally. We rally for people to put their stimulus into Dogecoin. Yeah, it's just not looking too good right now, guys. 73,000's on the cards, 78,000's on the cards, 76 is in the cards. If you think this is a bear flag, then you could be right. And this is where the price is going to go, just through the damn floor. I mean, it just doesn't look good. This could be a, if you're looking at the daily, that's a bear flag. That's a stinky bear flag. Look at it. I mean, that just sucks. That doesn't look good. Because if that's the case, length of the quote pull here would be bringing us right into that level, which would carnage, destruction. But we want to remind you guys that from the peak, if we went down from here to that price, that is still only a 31% drawdown. That would be a 32% drawdown going to 73,000. And then why I have this level marked here and why it's a very important level is because you could see here this is a key support level right there. Got one right there as well. I just don't know. That's my bear case. That's my bear case. Bear case. Bull case. We continue the regression trend, the ascending trend here, and we trying to get up here. We're just trying to save it. Hold it. Scottish Crypto said Lifer is the only TA YouTuber who's bullish on BTC, but even earlier today he said it's really said really not looking good for BTC. I'm still bullish for a run in Q3 and quarter 4, but I'm out until then and will short. Yeah, I am in no trades right now. I was trying to trade. I've been trying to trade, and it's just been kind of a nightmare. But yeah, this is the only way that I can see this sustaining is for a bull case is that we hold this moving average and we can kind of push up into that next little range. Just push up into that next little range. It's possible. It's just going to be faked volume, I think. That's the only trick is like, it's just, I think this is fueled. I think Rand was saying this. Rand was saying this move is fueled by leverage, like full leverage. It's just leverage. This isn't like, oh, a bunch of like they're flowing into the ETFs. Like, I don't even think are they even buying or are they selling? I mean, they're kind of buying. It's a pretty decent buy. But I don't know. I don't know if there's like floodgates opening for liquidity to come in right now. So I would just say, like, watch. If you want to scalp it, scalp it. But that means that it's quick in and out. You got to be quick in and out. It is possible that if you're looking at this and we do break bullish, then that means the next levels could complete this kind of pattern here, and it goes up and does that in ranges, and that's how we could get to that next little level breaking up. But it has to be real volume. It has to be real buying pressure. If this is fueled by leverage, then they're just going to smack it into a level and then probably just bring it right back down, maybe make it go sideways. We're kind of at the mercy of the market players right now. There's no bullish catalyst. There's no nothing. Everything that's been said that could be said has been said. That's it. There's no other bullish catalyst that can break right now, or that can be said. I think the one thing that could really actually create a FOMO rally would be the zero capital gains tax. So if that actually broke and that was like a real thing, then that could trigger a rally. But the president has said everything he keeps repeating himself. I mean, it's just like it's the same thing over and over. We're just waiting. You know, we're just like waiting for the next like thing. If that makes sense. That's why it's just boring. We're like, okay, cool. We got all the announcements that we got. We got all the things. Cool. XRP with the SEC. Just cool. Sweet. But is it enough? We just don't know. No one knows. That's what's great is that we're not going to come here and tell you that we know exactly what we don't freaking know. You don't know. Your best TA person doesn't know. No one really knows because we could, like Crypto Mason says, wake up the next day and one of the top 10 projects be at 0. And you don't even know why. All of a sudden you see a news break, blah, 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 something happens, you exploit, the staking contract got hacked, now it's at zero. Could happen. Or you wake up the next day and a prince sovereign wealth fund somewhere in Qatar or some, I don't know, Saudi prince just decides to full port into Bitcoin, triggering a massive FOMO rally from other princes because they're like, wait a second, he can't be the only one accumulating this Bitcoin right now. I'm gonna get some. And so then it just kind of triggers this massive rally. That could also happen. And then it just blows all the bears TA out the window, blows everyone's TA out the window. Technical analysis goes to shit. Or you can just zoom out completely like we were explaining in the beginning of the live stream, and you just say, if I plan on being here and holding for the next 5 to 10 years, then I don't care that Bitcoin is $83,000, because if I'm willing to be here for long enough, then I will be able to reap the reward of having a $250,000 Bitcoin or a $300,000 Bitcoin. And we hope that we're all here to experience the fun of that type of market. All right, I think we talked enough. Holy crap. I think we talked enough. But I'm dead serious, guys, about going full on with the advertising campaigns and linking up with I don't know, Bitcoin Magazine. I'm going to link up with Coinbase. I'm going to talk to Kraken. I'm going to talk to crypto.com. I'm going to talk to Gemini. I'm going to get in contact with these their agencies, figure out what agencies they're working for. And I'm going to get these commercials that I might even produce myself and show them that this is what we need to do. And if we don't do it now, we're never going to get full crypto adoption like they preach, like they want to. Okay? It ain't going to happen. So until then, we got some work to do, baby. We got some work to do. Time to get to work. Let's go. All right, guys. Again, thank you for your continued support. Thank you for any new people that have came in today. We hope you come back. We hope you join the Dano Dojo crew. Make sure you go into the Discord. Make sure you guys check out all the links in the description, like we said. Super easy to check all that stuff out. It's the best way that you can directly support the channel and the live stream. We have our OURBIT link. And guys, make sure you register with OURBIT right now, because they are doing a meme coin airdrop. Excuse me. And we're actually going to open up these boxes right now, because we can actually open up I didn't know we had 5 boxes to open. And so let's see how much we get allocated for this airdrop portions, because we had the first airdrop, and then we had the second airdrop. Now we have the third airdrop, and it looks like I can open these boxes. All right, reward sneak peek. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see. I want to see what I get. Let's go. All right, I got 200. All right, I got 200. So now I got more supply. Amazing. Oh my gosh, I got so many. Nice. We're just opening boxes. Honestly, OURBIT has become one of my favorite exchanges. I think they do such a good job with their marketing. They're bullish on the memes, but they're just bullish on crypto in general. I think they have a good platform. I mean, this airdrop is doing really well. Like, I'm liking it. They're really cool, and they've been really easy to work with. So shout out to OURBIT. Yeah, we got a futures bonus of $1. All right, so let me copy this link. Oh man, I hope I get 330,000. Oh. All right, let's go. Let's see if I can get a big one. Let's see if I can get a big one. Man, I hope I get 333,000 tokens. That would be amazing. All right, wish me luck. Come on, come on, come on. No! So close. Oh, but that was fun. All right, let's go. I got 400. And then in this one, I got 15,000. So now let's actually see how much. Let's see how much I have. All right, so now I have. Was it 15,000 or was that 1,500? Okay. So there's no value to it yet because they haven't the TGE is not it's very soon. It's coming up. So this is why you guys have to do all the stuff. You gotta trade on OURBIT. You can buy spot. You can do futures. Just make a deposit, and this is how you're going to be able to receive all of the rewards. It says total received was 15,000. I don't know why it's showing that. I only have 2,000, but yeah, this is super cool, guys. All right, let's see what's going on. What's going on with Bitcoin? Real quick. I just want to check it right before we leave. All right, we'll see. We'll see what happens, guys. But yeah, happy trading. When in doubt, zoom out. DCA is the way. And just believe in something. All right, guys. We'll see you on the next one.
This token is the end game. It's the shitcoin of shitcoin. I mean, imagine telling your coworker you're quitting because Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 and you coin. Boom! Imagine the media reporting on Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 and you. Ticker is Bitcoin, breaking 1 billion market cap. Now, unless you hate money, go ahead and visit
HPOSNI.com.